Hello and welcome. Today we'll be going through our episode 14, I believe, of our Nightingale Let's Play. And we're going to basically pick up where we left off. I'm going to do a few housekeeping things, and then we're going to run over to Magwytch Marshes, do the vault, or, well, there's two next to each other. We're going to do one of the vaults, and we're going to do the second vault, hopefully, and then we're going to continue by clearing out the two other factories, but we'll see if we have time for all of that. I just wanted to quickly show you guys what we have in storage here. Notice that we have, even more things mined for us by our base helper, so I just wanted to point that out. So we're making good progress there. But yeah, that's basically what we're doing right now. I'm going to check my tools and ammo. I'm going to put any kind of ammo that I'm not going to be using away. Right now, I've been using the Rugged Lancaster. That's been doing wonders for me, so I think I'm going to continue using that. We're going to put our unprocessed plants away. I also have some sunflower seeds, which I am going to plant, and it looks like my helper watered some of these plants already, so they grew in quite nicely, as one might say. I'm going to plant these sunflowers for now. And let me double check. I think okay, so I have the Dragon's Horde Eminent card active right now just so that we get the stuff that our helper is mining. But we're just going to continue not worrying too much about the plants at the base because we can always go gather what we need later. So yeah, that is not the highest of priorities right now. I do have some items in here that are kind of spillovers, and we still need to unlock a ton of items. So before we do that, I'm just going to make sure I have enough health potions and things like that so that we're not going to be struggling through, well, everything. Well, okay, so it looks like I don't have the recipe for the, let's see, let me check my tier 2. I should have enough for the... Okay, so the moderate health potions I do have unlocked. So I'm going to use all the materials I can in order to make those. I'm going to make maybe... let's go with maybe... I don't know. Maybe like 50 of them, actually. So we're going to make 50 of these. I'm going to add some fuel to this alchemical boiler. And I'm going to ignite it, and we're going to, well, oh wait, before I do that, I'm going to make sure that I have the food items that I want, make sure that I have the correct, let's see, I have, oh, looks like I have flour oats. I do not need that in my inventory. That can go in here. I am going to grab the fish. We're going to keep the fish on us. And we already have some coffee and crumpets, so we're going to leave that alone. I would also like to make a... Actually, I don't think a purity potion is going to do us much good here. I think a confluence potion is ideal for what we're trying to do. We're going to make 5 of those as well. And now we're going to rest. All right, so now we've gotten our resting bonus. I'm going to collect all of the potions and stuff that I got here. We're going to replace our health potions, and we're going to replace the... I think I'm going to replace my salad here with the confluence potion, just as a personal preference. Now, a quick refresher, the confluence potion removes burn, poison, and maleficium status and affects and heals injuries. So basically it's like an injury salve but better. But yeah, I keep the injury salve on me just in case I break my legs or something, because, well, you never know. But yeah, I'm also going to make a copy of this heaps box. I'm gonna add the various things that I need here to create one. I'm going to talk to my helper, check their inventory, make sure they're okay. I'm going to remove the simple watering can, and actually I am going to equip the axe pick Let me check the peeps box, make sure there's nothing in there. We're going to put the tools and ammo away, so I'm going to put the simple watering can away. Looks like I have all the ammo that I need. Alright, I'm going to, if I remember correctly, I did make a teleport. I did make a lodestar, that's what I meant to say. So I'm going to remove this, take those materials. I'm also going to remove this, take those materials, and then we're gonna head over to the Crossways and then to Magwytch Marshes. Okay, so really quick, just to recap on why I decided to bring a lodestar with me. I wanted to create a teleport to the vaults that are over in Magwytch Marshes because they're actually very far away on the complete opposite side of the map from where you spawn. And after I complete one, I know I'm going to probably respawn in a not so great place as far as distance goes. And I want to make sure that I'm kind of being a little bit more efficient with my time and not wasting time going back and forth. I can leave the lodestone there and not worry about coming back for it later because you get so many synchronous lotuses throughout your journey that you're really not going to be hurting for any in the future. And that's perhaps the most important material you need to make those. Not only can you use the synchronous lotus for peeps boxes, you can use them for the teleport pad, and you can also use them to make crude portals. So if you want to build a portal from scratch, you need a synchronous lotus. There's, I think, also another item that I can't think of right now that you might need a synchronous lotus for, but that escapes me. I don't remember if it's the glamour station, maybe. I doubt it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So yeah, we're going to head over to the anchor. And remember, we also have to do these 2 other factories. I'm not going to worry about the factories right now. I'm just going to worry about the vault because I want to get as much essence as I possibly can. So, yeah, let's head over there. It's just going to require a little bit of traveling. I'm going to probably ignore the majority of things that I see on my way over. But at least we will be getting some essence as we're traveling. I'm going to eat some food real quick, make sure that I'm not underpowered for some reason. I'm also getting a lot of essence while I throw my little sickle rang, as some people call it. These guys don't attack unless you attack them first, so I'm just going to go past. Those hippos do attack though, so I'm going to try and avoid them as much as I can. As long as I don't get too close, they shouldn't attack me, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. Looks like we have some rocks and minerals over here. Those hippos are kind of close. There's a hippo and a baby hippo right there. I gotta be careful not to get too close to them. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my lodestar here, but before... Well, actually, I just realized I do not have... That's right. I completely forgot that I wanted to make a better pickaxe so I can harvest these minerals, but I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I'd rather just kind of get this over with, so I'm going to put down the lodestar right about here. I'm going to build it up. And we're gonna activate this portal here. Well, actually, I should probably deconstruct this so that it doesn't get damaged. Let's do that first. Alright, looks like there's another guy back here. Gonna back away. There we go. Now we can build the lodestar. And let's go through. And we're at the first vault. Let's take a look at the map and see what is expected of us. Alright, so it looks like the first thing we have to do is clear an infestation. Then there's a rest area, then defense, then portals. So very simple, straightforward, nothing too crazy. So yeah, let's go right in. I'm also going to use Hermetic Flame. Since this is an infestation, I want to make sure I have that. And let's kill everything in sight, I guess. There we go. Awesome. Looks like that was it. I'm just gonna bop that chest so I know I was here. Quick reminder that the boxes with the gold accents are the ones that have the ammo in them. I don't necessarily have a burning desire to collect that, but there is I believe a synchronous lotus chest. Oh no! Favor of power, even better. So, usually there's like a hidden thing behind one of these walls that has like a crack in it, and that crack will expose usually some kind of goodie. So whether it be you know, some kind of favor or some kind of synchronous lotus chest, that's usually where you find them. So like this wall right here is awfully sus. I'm gonna break this open and we're gonna stand on top of the synchronous lotus chest just to reduce our actually I want to dry myself off a little bit because we want to reduce our exposure to disease and water. Don't want to be too drenched. Then I'm gonna switch my weapons. I'm gonna drag myself through the water here. There we go. But yeah, usually each part of the vault will have one of each. So yeah, that's usually how I figured that out. Alright, off to the next area. Should be a rest area that we're looking at here. And indeed it is. I'm just gonna loot the chest real quick. And I'm also going to break this chest because I want the brass ingot that it drops. So if you're ever in need of brass ingots, that's probably your best bet. Looks like the might challenge is up there, so I'm going to just interact with this synchronous lotus chest. This will have the items I need to repair this, and now we just wait. I'm gonna put my umbrella up. Trying to see if there's anywhere else. Damn, they're fast. Okay. Time to fight. Let's go upstairs, make sure we're not missing anything. Where are the rest of the enemies? I saw another one. Unless my helper killed him. Looks like my helper walked into something. There we go. We're gonna continue to extract. Gotta keep an eye out for other enemies that might be lurking in the shadows here. Oh, that's just my helper. Okay. Weird how they didn't go after that. Usually helpers are pretty good at running toward the danger, so it was kind of weird that that one just kind of snuck up behind us. That does not usually happen. Did we get a new round of enemies? I don't see anyone. I'm just keeping an eye out just in case any of them sneak past, because I gotta protect this thing. The extraction device, that is. What the? Come back here. Okay, I'll let my helper deal with that. Usually there'd be like one big enemy. That's probably what's holding up my helper. Okay, so It's really weird because I don't want to leave this area because if one sneaks up, yeah, my helper killed something. If one sneaks up, then that could be really bad. Oh, there we go. So now there's a couple more that just spawned. I believe this is the last wave, so I might run toward them. Oh, I ran into the danger, of course. Okay, I'm gonna hop over this. And we're gonna be doing a little bit of damage here. Oh. Now that I've killed one, they'll all start running toward me. Cool. So, looks like we got the extraction device. Did the job. I'm going to jump across. Oh! That was a totally, like, a complete accident. Oh, you fell down. Oh well. He'll figure it out. We're gonna run past. There we go. I don't have a burning desire to, uh-oh. I'm drenched. I need to get out of the water. Luckily, I don't have a burning desire to, continue looking around for stuff, but I could probably find a glamour token or something around here somewhere, but I'm just not worried about it, honestly, so we'll just continue. I'll collect this while I'm at it. And then I'll rush back this way. You can always tell which door is the exit by looking at the top, because it'll have like that symbol above it. Whenever you come in through an entrance, the other side won't show that. So that's how you know if you're looking at the entrance or exit of a vault area, by the way. Thought I should mention that. Look at these essence bundles. There we go, another synchronous lotus chest. And take the portal. I'm not sure if this portal is going to spit us out at the crossways or to the beginning of Magwytch Marshes, but either way, we do have a teleporter now. That lodestone is going to be doing wonders. So I'm not really worried about it. If it spits us out at the crossways, I'll go back to Respite really quickly to just kind of empty my inventory, and then we'll head over to the second vault. Looks like it spat us out near Magwytch Marshes, and this is where that lodestone really goes in handy. So we're gonna take lodestar 3, and boom, we're right here where we left off. Now we can head over to this one, open up this vault, and I'm also, before we go in, I'm gonna actually take this lodestar with me, because we're gonna have no reason to go back to this area. Well, I mean, I guess I could come back for the... You know what? I'll leave the lodestar here. I'm not dying for this resource, so I'm gonna leave the lodestar here, and then I'll try to remember to come back and get all of this sapphire. Alright, let's go in. Yeah, the thing I like about vaults is that it just makes it, like, really easy to just farm up resources. And they're fairly short as long as you kind of understand the objectives. Alright, so let's check. Looks like this one is infestation, rest area, then defense again. So it's pretty much almost identical. So yeah, we can get right into it. I'm gonna refresh my food buffs. There we go. And I'm gonna set my weapon ablaze. Oh my god. Oh, that poison trap threw me off. I was not ready for that. Oh. Uh-oh. I do not want to be fighting in the water here. As convenient as it may seem, it's not good. Alright. I'm gonna grab whatever's in here, bop the chest once. Got that. And it's clear, so I guess we can get out of here. Let me just make sure. Oh, we might have a favor in here. Okay, so favor of soaring, that allows us to jump really high. Not exactly the most useful thing in the vault, but it's cool, so I guess we'll keep it. And of course I want to get rid of this wet status, so I'm going to pull out my lantern. This is going to give me the fastest recovery from being drenched. And again, I don't know why I'm not using the maul for this, because the maul does a great job of smashing things. I'm going to use my peeps box real quick just to kind of clear out my inventory a little bit. I'm going to take the heaviest items, put them away. Maybe some of these ingots too can also go. I'm going to keep the ammo in here because I'm sure I'll get more. And I think we are probably good. Yeah, I think we're good. So I'm gonna take this, deconstruct, and then we're gonna continue on our journey. Going to repair, and we're gonna do the defense thing. I still have the favor of soaring, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage here. And I'm gonna take this, build up the extraction device, and then I'm gonna set my weapon ablaze, because why not? There's one enemy right there. I kind of have to be careful, because if I start shooting from up here, they could, in theory, I don't know, we'll see. Damn. I'm trying to break them before they get over here. I don't have a really good gun for this. Okay, my helper's just gonna put them out of their misery, so that works too. Yeah, they're too far. That's not gonna work. Doesn't mean I won't reload though. Alright. Wait for round 2. Okay, we got a big boy this time. I'm gonna jump down for this one, because this enemy is a bit tough. Got him right on the head. That's really nice. Alright. Got him. Alright, let's see what else is spawned here. Oh, I thought I still had the favor of soaring. I did not. Okay, we're gonna have to climb up. Looks like the extraction was successful. That's gonna blow up. And I'm going to run across. I'm just gonna quickly look to see if I see anything that could potentially help us. I'm gonna grab the bundle. And we're gonna run toward the exit. And remember, we know this is the exit because of that square. But not without grabbing a little treasure first. I'm gonna bop the chest once, so I know that I... Oh, well that... Man, we really blew through that one. I mean, I feel like, you know, I'm getting better at these vaults to the point where everything is just, like, happening so fast. Alright, we're gonna go back to Magwytch Marshes. And then we're going to, we're gonna head over to the factories, and we're gonna do the 2 factories. I'm gonna try to get both of them done in this episode, so that at least we have, like, a bunch of essence and stuff that we can use to unlock stuff next time. But I'm not going to worry too much about unlocking stuff or crafting and building stuff up just yet, because I want to make sure that I have all the stuff for the turn-ins and things like that. But before I turn in the quest, I want to make sure that I have the gear that I need in order to confront the boss of this particular realm. And we're back to Magwytch Marshes. I'm going to place down a peeps box, build it up, fill it with random crap that I found in the vault. And hopefully that'll be enough for now. I'm gonna deconstruct. I don't know where my helper went, but I don't think that particularly matters right now. Either way, we're going to head over to this player beacon. Actually, what I could do is I could do the aid quest up here to recruit another survivor. But I'm not worried about that right now. But I just wanted to mention that because that also would have been a valid course of action from here. Not that anything is invalid, I just thought it was worth pointing out. So I'm going to pull out my handy dandy umbrella and we're going to head over to the, what factory is this again? The clothing factory. So let's head over. Looks like there's a frog here we're gonna have to fight. Well, that was nice. Got some nice headshots there. Alright, pause if you need to. Continuing on our journey. This is another aid quest we could do. I'm gonna take these shingles. I don't really need the shingles per se, but this is another potential helper that we could recruit. Let's see what they want. Sticks, plant fiber. What is in here? Wood bundle, bones. You know what? I'll worry about this later. I'll come back to this guy. I don't want to deal with this distraction at the moment. But yeah, we're just gonna go past the points of interest because I just want to stay focused on the main quests. Even though I get distracted a lot, I'm trying my best, guys. I promise. Alright, we have... Alright. I think that was the last one. And there's one more over here. We're getting very close to the factories. This area right here. What is this? Oh, this one's just a Bastille of Agility. It's more like a jump puzzle kind of thing, but it doesn't stop me from wanting to check inside here just to see what the heck is here. Okay, we got some zinc. What's in there? Oh, a bed? Chamomile. That's nice. Seeds are always useful. At least for the most part, I think so. Let's check and see what's in here. Doesn't look like anything that I need. Simple workbench. Alright. And we're gonna take this bag of oats, which is also very useful. Looks like there's a chest here. We'll take that too. Since this is a metal chest, a metal human chest, I'm going to... Whoops. Didn't mean to knock my weapon against that. There we go. Continuing on our journey. We're gonna grab, what is this? Oats? Wow, we're getting lots of oats. We're gonna be able to make some other stuff now, which is great. Just gonna continue. Something is attacking me. Oh, it's a frog. Luckily the frogs, even though they do a lot of damage, they can poison you and stuff like that. They're relatively slow, so not too worried about that. Now, the thing about the clothing factory is that there's another factory that's like literally right here. We could investigate this area, but all it really has is, you know, the occasional... I think there might be a chest somewhere around here too, actually, now I think about it. But I just thought it was worth mentioning that there is one of these plants here. So in this factory, you know what? Let me put a mineral resource here, because you have to mine this. You need 100 strength mining in order to get that material. Even though it looks like mushrooms, it's hard like a rock. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know about that resource, because we're going to be thinking about resources like that later. Let me grab whatever this is. I think this is copper. Oh, this is 50 strength. It's immune. Damn. Okay, that's a shame. Don't worry, guys. We will be strong enough later. All right, I already hear one of... Oh boy, here we go. One of the areas are already spawning enemies for us. I'm gonna rush this way and find the heart. Okay, there's one fire guy right here. Gonna back up, because they do explode. Whoa. Gonna... Okay, it looks like my helpers need some help over here. There is another heart, which is great. Yeah, our helpers tend... Whoa. The helpers tend to rush toward the hearts first, which is great. Damn. Got some nice hits to the head there. Alright. Oh. Oh man, our helper is injured. Let's do a quick revival here. Alright. And remember, we have to find the switch, and we also have to find the office. There's always a hidden office in one of these buildings. I hear something. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna go to this other building across here. Here we go. There's one of the enemies right there. And of course our helper is injured. Not good. Yeah, our helper is very weak right now. I also didn't give them any... Oh god, what is this? Why are they taking so much damage? There's a heart somewhere around here, but I haven't found it. I think it's downstairs. Oh. Oh my god. I'm gonna ignore the big guy. And I'm gonna jump across here. There we go. As long as we defeat that heart, we should be okay. I don't think there's other hearts in this area. Gonna dodge that. Charm of Thorns is really doing work here. Ooh. We got a little greedy there. Alright, let's help our helper. Yeah, my helper obviously cannot handle this area. They're getting absolutely obliterated by enemies, so I have to kind of keep an eye on him. And here we go. This is a little hidden area, but this doesn't seem to be the spot we're looking for. No worries, we are definitely going to loot this chest anyway, because, well, why not, right? Alright, and I guess we could hop through this window. We have to find the office, though. Not sure if there's anything over here. Let's go upstairs. Take a look. I don't think there's an office here. We can go across the bridge, maybe. Take a look. There it is. I'm gonna break through all this crap. Gonna grab this. Oh, and we're also going to break this chest open. Alright, and we're going to look at these documents. Pause if you need to. Okay. And we're going to head over to the switch. We have to find the switch. I heard the switch unlock. Sorry, not unlock. I heard an essence bundle earlier. Uncover for us when we were fighting one of the enemies, but I didn't see exactly where it was. And we have to find that switch. So what's weird is that in this factory, the switch didn't seem to be very close to the office. Like, so the hidden office didn't have a switch in it. Usually they're very close to each other, so we're gonna be kind of looking a little bit in this area. There it is. And then we're gonna activate that switch. Dress for a fight. Okay, now let's head over to the weapons factory. I'm going to put down my peeps box real quick. Build it up. Fill it with random garbage that I found. Talk to my helper. Grab the essence from them. I'm going to give them the heaviest items I have. So some of these are not really that big of a deal, but I'd rather fill their inventory than let them dictate what they have in their inventory, if that makes sense. And I try to leave one spot open so that they can still pick up essence, because every once in a while they pick up essence that I happen to leave behind, usually while in combat. And yeah, let's head over to the factory that we passed on the way here. And the factory we're looking for is over here. So let's make sure. I'm gonna refresh my food buffs real quick. And there's gonna be a lot of enemies. I'm gonna set my weapon ablaze already. We need to destroy these hearts as fast as possible. Alright. That's one. We're gonna grab this essence bundle. Because now this area is cleared. I don't see any stairs. Oh, there are stairs. We're gonna take stairs going upstairs. Stairs going upstairs. As if that's a phrase we needed to say today. I feel like the switch is nearby. Probably. Alright. Gonna run past them. There's a heart in here. There's the switch room right there. We'll come back to this area because the office is across. I'm gonna run this way. Make sure there's no heart over here. Or extra thing to avoid. Oh, here it is. The last thing I need is to be running after hearts that... Oh my god. Ugh. Thought that one would be dead by now. Apparently not. Yeah, once these guys lose their clubs, they're super fast and super strong. So, you gotta be really careful. We're gonna run this way. Gonna run that way. Alright, I'm gonna take him out now. Some crits to the head might help. There we go. We're going to res our helper. Okay, now I have to find... Okay, so I hear some enemies, but I already found the office, I think. Is this the office? Nope, this is another... Alright, I need to find that other heart. There's another heart over here somewhere, probably. I do not see a heart anywhere. I'm gonna go downstairs. Oh, I see it. My helper's now injured, so they're gonna come after me instead. Don't care. This thing is dead. There we go. Gonna help my helper out. That might be the last one. I'm not entirely sure. But I found the office, so we're gonna go there first. We got our essence bundle. Alright, pause if you need to. And we're out. We just need to activate the switch. That's the only thing we still have to do. I think the switch is also in this building, so I could be wrong. I think I might be wrong here. Who knows? Oh, there's random wildlife in here all of a sudden. There seems to be like, oh, there's 2 chests over there. I've never noticed that. Okay, so it looks like there is an area we can kind of sneak off to here. And if you're super adventurous, we can get some extra. Hold on. Gotta climb up this way. I've never even seen this room. Like, I never noticed this room before. That's crazy. But yeah, apparently there's a secret room back here with 2 chests in it. This is a lumber mill card. That's super useful. And what's in here? A greenhouse card. That is extremely useful. And there's 2 of these chests, so of course you get twice as many benefits. Imagine if I had a Dragon's Horde card right now. This would have been awesome. Oh, let me get closer. I'm like... There we go. And I don't think this is breakable. Of course not. So I'm gonna jump down here. Wow, so it was actually above the office this whole time. I kind of wonder if there were other places that were like that. So that's kind of crazy. Let's go across the bridge here, check the other building. We still need to activate the switch, and I do not want to forget to do that. Let's go upstairs. Is there a switch in this room? I do not see a switch. Oh, here it is. Done. So now that we've done that, we can head back to our respite. And once we head back to our respite, this is the part where we kind of empty our inventory, start, you know, going through all the motions of upgrading our gear and stuff like that. I haven't checked how much essence we have. I should have checked that before I left, but it's okay. We'll see how much we have, and if we need to go back for more, we can always do that. But yeah, we're gonna make sure to get what we need, at least. All right, we're back to our abeyance realm. All right, and before I do anything, I'm just gonna grab what's in this storage as much as I can. And I'm gonna start putting my stuff away. Alright, we're gonna grab some more stuff. Continue to empty out our storage here. Okay. We'll put away anything that we don't need right now. Tools, ammo. Let's put the shotgun shells away. I'm not using a blunderbuss or shotgun right now, so I don't really need that. I'm also gonna put the charm of venom away for now. We are going to need that. Now that I have the charm of venom, like actually have it, like I can hold on to the essence I was going to use to unlock that. Hopefully I didn't already, but that's actually really, really nice. I'm gonna put that ink in there as well. Looks like we have an ornate bolt action rifle. As much as I want to equip this on my helper right now, it's not going to be useful to him against the boss of the realm that we're going to fight, which is the harpy boss, essentially. Queen of the harpies or whatever. And yeah, that's not gonna work out. So we're gonna keep the refined axe pick on them later, but I'm just gonna put the ornate bolt action rifle for them right now, and they'll be able to use that up until that fight. I just have to remember to switch their weapon, otherwise that's going to be completely and totally useless to us. So yeah, there's that. Gotta make sure we put our paper and stuff away. Put that in there. Make sure we put more of these mineral products away. So the ingots, so that's not gonna fit. We're gonna put that in here. Fasteners, what else we got? Alright, gonna put more unprocessed rocks away. That also includes these gems. That's why I labeled it unprocessed rocks and minerals, so that rocks, minerals, gems, anything like that, any kind of thing that comes from the earth, I guess, will go in there. Sandstone shingles aren't really useful to us right now. We can extract that. And the chamomile seed is kind of nice, so I'm gonna put that over here to grow, because why not? I can't really grow tomato seeds right now because I won't be able to chop them down, but that will change when we upgrade our gear. So I'm also going to put our unprocessed animal stuff in here. We got quite a few materials here to work with. Quite a bit, which is nice. We also have a lot of tier 3 infusions that we got from various questing and all that stuff. So that's definitely going to be useful. I'm actually going to equip the quest items that I just got to my helper here. So I'm going to transfer all of these over to him. And we're going to equip, if you notice, even though these two... Actually, hold on. Is it his shirt or his... I don't remember which one it's... Okay, it's replacing this, right? So, this trapper's coat being tier 2, even though it's also level 40, just like this NTTC naval jacket, the stats are different. So, like, you see how he has, like, a maximum health of 40 versus 70, you know? Whereas there's, like, critical damage and things like that on this gear. That is nice, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'd rather him have... you know, tier 3 gear, because if I decide to add infusions or something to that later, he's just better equipped. These pants, I mean, the comparison's not even close, so that's gonna work. And then of course with the shoes, they're the same level, but this is tier 2 versus tier 3, and I would much rather prefer maximum health and stamina over these other things. So I'm going to grab the shoes from him. So now the only things I need to upgrade would be his axe pick, his hat, his gloves, especially his gloves, his shirt, and his backpack. So all of those things are stuff that I'm going to take off of myself and give to him. So he's going to have those materials regardless. So yeah, that's going to be a really, really nice upgrade for our helper here. Very, very soon. I think next time on our episode, we're probably going to... Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I think next time, or next time's episode, we're going to be spending time upgrading both my gear and my helper's gear. So that will be a huge focus of next time. Let me grab what's in the peeps box, empty that out, make sure that we're not hoarding materials that we don't need. And of course I have to sift through a little bit of this stuff later. We are going to be unlocking some stuff, so I am going to unlock some stuff now before I finish up here. So I'm going to put these in here. This reinforced leather I'm going to extract because it's tier 1. I literally have no use for that. The trapper shoes, that's going to be extracted. This is going to be extracted, and this is also going to be extracted. That's the old gear from our servant. And I'm going to grab the wheat out of the inventory and put this blueberry nectar up there. This is going to be great for maximum health and maximum stamina. So I definitely want to keep those in my inventory. And of course, I'm going to put the wheat with the rest of the unprocessed plants. Let me check to see if we have any wheat seeds. I'm not entirely sure if we do. Looks like we do not, so I'm going to make a bunch of wheat seeds in the meantime. So we're going to extract from sorry, not oats. Actually, yeah, I should extract from oats and wheat, technically. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract from the oats. We're going to make maybe... You know what? Yeah, let's do all the oats. We're gonna make 27 seeds, and then we're gonna do something similar with the wheat, where we'll just do maybe 100 seeds of wheat. just to make sure we cover our bases. That's going to be going on. I probably should have turned on my fire first here before I did that. Let me do that real quick, and I'm gonna actually swap the order so that the station then gets the warm bonus. That's a cool little trick to do. So if you don't want to cancel your stuff just to restart it, you could just switch the order real quick. And swapping the order will allow the station to kind of recalculate what buffs are given in that area. We also have to put down some tier 2 augments. That's something that we haven't done yet. But yeah, mostly it's going to be us unlocking stuff. We have a lot of tier 2 essence, so I'm going to take the time to go through and basically unlock anything that we haven't already unlocked, not including furniture items or anything that's not going to give any like significant kind of bonus. Let me see. I don't think there's anything here. Wait, hold on. Does that lamp give a bonus? I don't think so. Yeah, anything that gives a bonus will have like kind of like an icon in the item or something. So like if I click here to the stave throne, for example, it gives like the excellent berserker augment. That's something that you know, just to kind of keep in mind that, hey, that's a possibility. You might want to check those tabs. There's probably more examples that I'm like either not aware of or haven't taken the time to realize like, hey, that's a thing. But yeah, there's that. I'm going to get the hybrid stone, porcelain, powerful human seals, focal shards. We're also going to unlock, well, I know that ranged weapons aren't really going to be useful in this next fight. But it might be a good idea to just kind of prepare ranged weapons for later. Getting a ornate umbrella glider is probably a good idea. Ornate climbing picks might be a good idea. The thing is, when we clear the Magwytch Marshes site of power, we're gonna have access to all this other stuff. But the reason why I want to kind of use it here is to have the bonuses to be able to go and collect items, because notice we don't have a ton of essence, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back to Magwytch and start you know, farming up. Or what I could do is I could go to a procedurally generated realm. Those are unlocked here in the card. So the Provisioner Major Realm card, we're gonna have access to the Herbarium realms. Herbarium is great for the yield of plants. So if we're gonna be harvesting plants, excellent way to harvest them very quickly. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here I want to grab right away. I don't think I'm going to grab the greed card. We don't need to rush to get a greenhouse card. We just got one from one of those secret chests above the, you know, above the office that we discovered today, apparently. You know, as many times as I've run through that area, I've never like noticed that room. So that was kind of like interesting. It's funny how, you know, I keep finding things that, you know, I thought I knew about, or things that like I didn't know about in general, even though this is like what, my third or fourth, I want to say is my third run through or playthrough through the story. So yeah, very interesting. I'm gonna check my tools here. Also, if I check the tile sets, I do have access to the shack set now. These are kind of, you know, freely unlocked for me. I can just unlock them for free, as I said earlier. I want to make sure that I'm not skipping anything important. Oh, okay, I'm not going to use this. Not yet. The tools. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to use. I know for sure we want that axe pick. The throwing knives could be useful, but I'm not going to use them against that boss anyway. The shield, we're going to unlock that augment, and I think that's it for now. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to be using for now, though it might actually make sense. Well, actually, let's see if we have that quest still. So, the target practice quest, we still have to complete that. Or we have to take aim and shoot. We have to hit heart shots So that's something that we can't really do on this boss. I mean, you could, but it's a pain in the ass. You might as well just fight with a melee weapon. Trying to think if there's anything else, but yeah, I think that's all for now. We could also get a longbow going. I don't use longbows very often, or crossbows even, but who knows, maybe that's something I want to do, or something I want to invest in. The ornate revolver is a nice thing, or I could wait to get the Dauntless Lancaster, which is also a valid option. It does more damage, so I think I will wait for that Lancaster. They use the same kind of ammo. I'm not going to be using the shotgun or the blunderbuss, though the shotgun is fun, and the blunderbuss is really fun to use, but it's also kind of dangerous because it takes so long to reload, but the damage is like insane. So yeah, you kind of have to figure out what weapons you want to use. Just quickly, briefly looking at the clothing. We want to unlock the excellent sewing bench, make sure we have access to that. I believe that's it for the crafting stations that we need to unlock. There is the elegant shirt and the Calcularian jacket, the naval jacket, rough breeches. I think the Libertine shoes or the staunch shoes, they're not really much different. They have like the same. So you're probably wondering, why is it that there's different types of shoes all in the same tier, right? Well, if you notice, they use different kinds of materials. So for example, like if I'm making the Calcularian boots, I'm gonna need leather straps and buttons, but if I'm gonna make the Libertine shoes, leather, rope, and ornament. The staunch boots use leather and thread. So depending on the mixture and variety of materials I want to use or that I have at my disposal, and whatever makes sense at the time, that should probably determine what you decide to unlock. As far as the hats go, similar situation. So this one, so Calcularian hat, cloth, leather, thread, explorer's helmet, felt, cloth, and ornament. So, you know, it's just stuff like that. We're gonna unlock the packs, and we're gonna unlock the gloves and the globe. And I think we're probably also going to unlock. I like the Calcularian hat. I like the way it looks. The explorer's helmet I haven't really used before. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna unlock it because why not? We'll change things up a little bit. You know, maybe it'll be my new sense of fashion. Who knows? But yeah, that's definitely important. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I think that's it for the workbenches. We need to unlock the excellent cooking station, so we have access to all these different recipes as well. So perfect steak is probably the most important one. Catch of the day is nice. Vegetable medley is really good, and actually the nectar is probably a little bit better, but it takes a little bit more to make. So I would have to go to tier 2 and unlock. Well, actually, let me unlock these potions. I have enough essence. I have more than enough essence for that. And I think that is it for now. I'm going to unlock the rest of these cards. I'm not even going to go over what they do. Mostly because I'm not going to use them right now. Actually, I'm going to mention a couple of cards. This one is the Outlaw card. So we can play this card to increase the damage you deal with pistols and the yield when crafting pistol ammunition, as well as the damage you deal with magical ammunition, while reducing the damage you deal with other guns. And then the Marksman card, you play the card to increase the damage you deal with rifles. And it's kind of like a similar thing. It's basically the same card, but instead of pistols, it's with rifles. There's also a blunderbuss card somewhere around here. Here we go. So this blunderbuss card, you play that card to increase the damage you deal with shotguns, and you know, the yield when crafting shotgun ammunition, blah 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 blah. So if that's what you want, you can do these things, but these 3 cards are good, especially if you're going to start crafting ammunition, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. We're, you know, just kind of prepping for next time. We have Fion's Wrath. This is a new enchantment that, well, it's not that new, but it's new enough that I think we got it in the Realms Rebuilt rework, but I can't remember if that's when we got it. We also have Darkness, which is a brand new spell, and it causes enemies caught within its shadowy orb to receive more damage and deal less damage, so that's an interesting one. I actually prefer Life Drain, which absorbs life from enemies near the caster, healing the caster for a portion of damage dealt. It's like an AoE circle health drain, essentially. So, there's a lot of good ones. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, I shouldn't have unlocked Charm of Brawling. Charm of Brawling is basically a PvP charm. You equip that when you want to fight your friends. That's basically all it's for. Okay, so I think we've unlocked everything we wanted here. As far as tile sets and stuff goes, I'm not going to worry about that. Also, we have these cards, which I never bothered to unlock. I should probably unlock that. Why not, right? But yeah, these are from the winter patch. I'm not gonna worry too much about it though. And let's take another look, make sure there's nothing else we need. Okay, so the tutor set. This is actually probably one of my favorite sets as far as like, you know, style goes in the game. I actually just like how it looks. I'm gonna unlock this set, and we might rebuild our base a little bit just to kind of expand and create like more of a area for our workers to build and things like that. We have plenty of essence, so we can just, you know, continue to unlock plenty of stuff. I'm just gonna continue to unlock stuff. We're not in the desert, but you might as well unlock everything. I mean, it doesn't hurt to do so. And just a quick refresh, because I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but you're probably wondering, how am I unlocking these things without clicking the button, right? Like, how come I'm not clicking on this? You just press F. That's all you do. You press F. I don't remember if I mentioned that, so that's why I'm mentioning that now, even though it's a little bit late to be mentioning that kind of stuff. And of course I could unlock all these other outfits because, well, they look cool, and why not, right? This will be useful for glamour later, so not an actual purpose, but I try to keep enough essence on me for things like infusions and things like that, but for the most part, we're on tier 3 now, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's see, we can get a tier 3 estate Karen. I should probably unlock that with the last of my essence here. We do want to unlock this sturdy dresser. That's probably my biggest goal right now as far as like base unlocking, like unlocking things for the base, because our capacity to hold stuff in this sturdy dresser is going to be way more than what we currently have. So yeah, you notice how like we only have you know, these many places to store stuff. With the new dresser, we'd be scrolling down a little bit. So yeah, that's basically all it is. And of course we completed a bunch of challenges by unlocking stuff. That's just a fun little thing that they added, kind of like an in-game achievement system, so we're not going to worry about that too much. But if you're curious at all, you go to the journal tab here, and then you go to challenges, and that's where you find all of that stuff. So if you're looking to progress towards something, so like Riddle Master, right, you got to complete all the Tailsin quests, or Titan of Industry, complete the quest Belly of the Beast, you know, things like that. So they're very specific. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, Sholo out.